political candidates getting out the vote has turned into a nearly month-long affair. Good evening, I'm Paula Akana.
And I'm Kenny Choi in for Yunji Denise. The dynamics of politicking continues to change as more Hawaii residents take advantage of early voting. KITV4's Andrew Pereira has more on our Commitment 2014 coverage tonight. Andrew?
Well, Kenny, Paula, absentee and walk-in voting has forced candidates to rethink how they can reach those potential voters. Election day is no longer accurate. Voters can cast their ballots early, and in Hawaii, no excuse is required.
Now, instead of getting you to like my candidate on one day, you have to like them for a whole month.
In the 2008 primary, 14.2% of ballots cast were absentee. That grew to 19% in 2010 and 20.7% in 2012.
Absentee mail voting site has been growing by roughly 10% each election year. In fact, our first batch of absentee mail ballots that is going out will be about 100,000 pieces.
That's roughly half the votes expected to be cast on Oahu for the upcoming primary, which means candidates must sustain their political ads, phone banking, and get out the vote campaigns for weeks instead of days.
Remember when you were upset about seeing too many political ads the day before First Tuesday? Now you can be upset the whole month long.
For those who worry about too much money in politics, early voting means candidates have to raise more cash than ever before.
It doesn't only bring more money in, it requires more money. Because instead of having 1 week saturation, you now need 1 month saturation.
Absentee ballots will begin being mailed out about 20 days before the August 9th primary election. Meanwhile, Honolulu Hale and Kapolei Hale will be transformed into walk-in polling sites starting July 28th. For candidates, there may be unanticipated benefits to early voting.
If 20% of the populace have voted and I slip up, that 20% has already given me their vote.
For next month's primary, Honolulu's Elections Division will roll out this high-tech machine that captures signatures and other information from absentee ballots. At a cost of $300,000, the machine can process 20,000 envelopes per hour.
Compare the signatures on screen for the staff, reduces the amount of handling, improves the security of processing absentee ballots.
Professor Hart believes we may see even more of a surge in early voting this election cycle because of what happened in 2012. You may recall some polling sites, in particular East Oahu, ran out of ballots. So far, about 147,000 voters statewide have registered for absentee ballots. Paula, Kenny, back to you.